Hi guys, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis by a mil. Tank rolls Inoue. At 135, utter distraction. Gervonta Davis destroys Inoue at the two fight at 135, says trainer Rozier. He felt the superstar monster Inoue is too small and would get steamrolled by Tank Davis at 135 or 30. We saw earlier today how vulnerable Inoue is, with him getting dropped hard on the canvas by losing nearly in the first round of their headliner at the Tokyo Dome. That was against Inoue, a fighter who had been knocked out by Brandon Fierro 3 years ago. Rozier admits that Inoue, 31, and Tank Davis could make an insane amount of money if the two fought. It just wouldn't end well for the Japanese star, with him getting knocked out. Given that Inoue won't even move up to 126, where there are much bigger fights for him than at 122, it is a guess that he is worried about what could happen to him if he mixed it with more talented opposition than the lesser fighters that permeate the super bantamweight division. Gervonta Davis by a mil at 135, utter distraction, said Rozier, on who will win between Gervonta Davis and Naoya Inoue. If Inoue ever finds himself in that spectrum of 135 pounds, Tank is going to knock him out. If Inoue were a more courageous old-school fighter, he would be willing to move up in weight to take on Tank Davis at 130 or 135, but he hasn't shown any signs of wanting to leave the KD pool where he competes. It's safe there for Inoue, and he doesn't have to worry about talented opposition with the kind of poof in their punches that Tank Davis or other fighters possesses. He doesn't have a prayer in the world, Rozier continued about Inoue. If he gets into the fighting line, and he is going to have to because he is not a big guy, if he gets in the fighting line, Tank is going to smoke him. That's what's going to happen. It wasn't just Neri that gave Inoue problems. 40-year-old Nonito Donaire hurt him badly and cracked his face with some of his big shots in their first fight. You can only imagine what the prime version of Donaire would have done to Inoue. I'm dealing with the physicality, the capabilities of these men. Tank will smoke Inoue if they fight at 130 pounds and possibly 35. But I don't like 130 for Tank, I like 35. Stay in your lane. Why go down when you know you are at 35? Said Rozier. If one could transplant a different head onto Inoue's body, someone willing to take risks, it would be exciting to see him and Tank Davis battle it out at lightweight. The stakes will be huge, the face of boxing on the line, insane money on the line. It's insane, said Rozier, about the money Tank Davis and Inoue could make fighting each other. I still don't like him, Tank going to 130. I'm not saying I will favor him Inoue there, I just don't like the logistic of it. Inoue is already making money, hand over fist in Japan, so I guess he doesn't feel the need to put himself at risk of losing fights against elite level fighters for the sake of making even more loot. He is already set for life, but still, you would like to see him tank chances for the sake of his legacy. I don't like those weight cuts where you go where you haven't been in a while. Don't return to that scene of that crime. If I won titles at 26, 30 and 35, why am I going backwards? Let's go forwards, said Rozier. Frank Martin fails. Fight with Gervonta Davis is already won. Frank Martin spends a few minutes chatting with the Macro's Velencho fight Hapti following his opening press conference with Gervonta Tank Davis and discusses his feelings about the promotion and expectations for the fight. Martin on what he made of his press conference with Tank. It was natural. Both our energies was natural. It was real, it was a fact or script. It was all natural, so I felt it, like the energy was just there, on what Tank was showing him on his cell phone on stage. Some bullshit, some sparring that he didn't show me the clip that he said he was going to show me. on why Tank is bringing up their past sparring. Man, it's sparring, we are fighting June 15th, I don't even want to keep talking about the sparring. He was going to show me the video, he ain't show it. He showed a certain part and then they got turned up and all that, but it was nothing that he showed. We're fighting now, so the story of sparring, we can go ahead and sweep that under the rug, and when we fight June 15th, it's on where the negative energy between Tank and himself comes from. I think it's just like, he in there is something that's real, just from how I am as a person, like, he feel it, so I just think that the dominance, that alpha side that's in both of us just naturally comes out. On Tank saying he does not take body shots well and intending to exploit that. We got a great game plan, for everything, so I'm glad they judged me off my last performance. On how we used his fight against Tank. Mentally, I feel like the fight's won. Yeah, I feel like the fight's won mentally already, just cause I'm doing everything that I need to do, breaking him down, studying him. Game plan is crazy. So a lot of guys that he get in there with is not like me. They're not like me, so the game plan we got is we go in there and capitalize off the game plan. I think it will be a crazy night. I think, yeah, we'll see a pull away. He is always getting beat by guys. When he fighting his last 5 fights, it's either real close or he getting beat by a guy and then boom, he landed that big shot. But a lot of them guys, they not me, Frank Martin said. Only one thing is stopping Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson from happening. An idea clash in the lightweight division would be between the champions Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis, where both fighters have at some point expressed their wish to go against each other. Tank has now revealed the only condition he has to fight: Sugar. Both Stevenson and Davis, undefeated to date, have had their fair share of victories in their career. The two come in the same league of fighters when placed in a comparative vestibule at this moment. While Tank now prepares for his summer clash against Frank Martin, Stevenson remains without any concrete plan. Considering that he is set to fight soon, surpassing their next assignments would potentially place them against each other. If Tank's condition for Stevenson is to be considered, the latter should next fight Edwin de los Santos. Only then will he get to fight Tank. In his recent appearance on the Target Talk show, the 29-year-old fighter was asked if he would fight Shakur Stevenson amidst his freshly brewing kid with the New Jersey fighter. Unable to recall the name of Stevenson's previous opponent, which was de los Santos, Tank noted he would fight him only if he defeated the Dominican fighter once again. Tell him rematch that guy now. If he beat him, then there you go, we can get on. I guarantee he won't fight that guy again, said Davis confidently. Why does Shakur need to fight an opponent he is already defeated? While he does seem interested in fighting Stevenson, Davis does not think the latter is a dangerous opponent. Why? Here is what he had to say. In his conversation on the show, Davis pointed out his disdain for the fighter that his counterpart is. While many consider Sugar's defensive skills one of the best in boxing today, Tank thinks he only jumps, and this is the reason why Davis does not think Shakur is one at the same level as him. Davis remarked, "Hell no, show me something he did outrageous. Show me his power not outrageous. His what defense? He just jump." Continuing to explain why he has to no confidence in Stevenson's boxing skills, he further explained it. "You never see him slip, no punch, never. Go, look at. He back up from a lot of people, back up, move around. You got no technique, and his offensive is the same thing if you go look at his fights," Davis said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.